Hey guys, it's Barb from Barb's Country Creations. How are you? It has been a really long time, but things have been crazy around here. My husband just had some cataract surgery. He went blind within 2 months, couldn't see. So it's been kind of crazy around here. Just been trying to take care of him and everything. So I thought I'd pop on real quick, say hi, miss yous all, pop in, and I am going to do a real quick bumblebee. Okay? Do a real quick bumblebee. Okay? So this is our bumblebee. I believe it's about 23 inches. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and put this back up here. For some reason it turned off so I can see your guys' comments here. Trying this. Sorry guys. Okay. Trying this. Okay. Here we go. Alright, this way I can just see the comments. Okay? Trying this double phone thing. Make it a lot easier. Okay? I have to answer my son because he is getting... Give me one. There I am. Hi. Sorry. Didn't mean to do that. They always tend to do it at the most inopportune time, for sure. Right? Okay. So here, for those of you just joining me, we are going to do this bumblebee real quick, easy, live. Real quick and easy live. I got these in on the website. And I thought, let's play and let's have fun with you guys too. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull you down so you can see what I'm doing. All right. Okay, here we go. So you won't see me, but you'll see our project. Okay. I hope you can see that good. Let me see how it happens. Oh, right. Look at that. Okay. See, this helps me because then I can see what you can see, which works out good for me. All right. So first thing we're going to do is I have some flowers. I got these ones here, I believe. I think I got these at Joann's, but I'm not 100% positive. But I thought they'd be really pretty with the yellow on the bumblebee. Okay. So you see that the flowers got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? So what we're going to do, or I'm going to do, is just take this, as you can see, I'm sorry. So it's got 3, 3, and 3. Okay, so three stems on this side, and then 3 stems on this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these ones here, and I'm going to fold them down, just like so. Okay, and then these 3 are going to go up, like that. Alright, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay them right here in the center of the bumblebee. Okay, I hope you can see that. Let me see. Ah, I'm stuck on the edge of my craft table. Okay, so there you have that. So then I just got a few of these, got a few little daisies here. So what I'm going to do, or not daisies, little mini sunflowers. Let me get my cutters. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut these off. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I like to place them in here also. Alright. Alright. Just going to do the longer stems first. Pull them up out of my way. And some shorter stems. Okay, so as you can see, let me get my glue gun just in case I need that. Alright. You guys come on, say hey, so I see you and I know you're here. Alright. Okay, so Get my glue gun on just in case I need it. I don't know if I will though, because I'm going to use wire ties. Alright, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a wire tie, because as you can see I just kind of laid them, and I don't want that one there, I want this one over here. Alright, but you got to kind of bend them, these stems a little bit, just so they lay flat with your other stems. Alright, don't worry about no rhyme or reason with them until we can move them around whenever we're done. Alright, so then I'm going to take a wire tie, make sure you put it on the right way, or zip tie, whatever you want to call them. I come from a house full of electricians, so they're wire ties to me. Okay. Hey Michelle, how are you, hon? I'm doing well. I hope everything's good with you too. It's been a while. Things have been crazy around here. I'm hoping maybe someday it'll settle. Okay, so as you see I got it zip tied. Alright. I kind of like to pinch it up a little bit so it's not so flat. Alright, so I got that zip tied together, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take another zip tie and I'm going to go up through, I'm going to move this, I'm going to take it, make sure I got it going the right way, I'm going to go up through the vine, like the grapevine, like so. So then you're in between the two grapevines, alright? Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to zip tie this to the grapevine. This is just a real simple, quick thing that you can do with these grapevines, bumblebees. Okay. So then I just kind of push that in. And then the next thing I want to do is, before I rearrange the flowers, let's go ahead and make a bow. Let me find my bow maker. I've been working on my room and it's not getting real far. Shh. Right? Okay. Alright. Okay, so let's do our bow. Now we're just going to do a terry bow. We don't want nothing like really, really big or huge, okay? So I'm going to do a terry bow. Okay, I'm going to do probably, let's see. We don't want to hide the flowers, so let's do a 5-inch loop on each side. I think that would be plenty. Because you don't want to take too much away from the actual bumblebee itself. So I'm using this great bumblebee ribbon here. Nice bold bumblebee. Okay, and I'm just going to give it a 4-loop terry bow on it. Okay, if you guys could share this out, that would be great. See if some of our friends can pop in while we're on. I know, like I said, I haven't been on in a really long time, but things have been nuts. Okay, just when you think things are getting better, something else comes along. Alright, so there's that. So then I'm going to cut this to about right there. About a 7-inch tail there for that. Okay, and let's do this one. I'm going to use this ribbon also. Okay. Let's go ahead and put a couple loops of this in. So what have you all been up to? Like I said, my husband went blind, like literally within 2 months. And finally got in with the doctor and found out that he had, well, he found out in, what was it, November, that he had little cataracts. And by January, he was completely unable to see. Hey, Miss Jolie, how are you, honey? He was completely unable to see. And I thought he was just like, I'm like, go get your glasses changed or whatever. Well, here it had nothing to do with any of that. His COPD medicine that he takes made him go blind from aggressive cataracts. So he had one removed last week, and he goes next week for the next one. And then he'll be able to see better. I hate using zip ties, but I have to use one for this because they're a little difficult. Okay, so you don't want to make it too tight, because what you want to do is you want to be able to slide another zip tie in underneath it, because you're going to need to zip tie it also to the vine. Okay, so make sure your zip tie is facing the right way when you tighten this, because once it's tight you can't other than cutting it off. Alright, so let's tighten that up, because see, our zip tie is the correct way. Okay, and then we're just going to cut this tailpipe off of it. And we'll put this down here. Alright. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to feed this zip tie right here through the vine. Alright? Just so it keeps attached to the actual project itself. Now this one didn't go through as easy as the last one did. So let's see. Okay, there we go. Alright, and then I'm going to just go ahead and zip tie my bow to the frame itself again. Okay, and then just cut off your excess part of your tie. Your little tail, your tie tail. How about that? Alright, so then let's go ahead and kind of fluff this out a little bit. I've also been helping out my niece. I pick up my great niece now 3 days a week, and I stay at my, I take her either to the park or we go back to her house and we play. We played Frozen Monopoly yesterday. That's fun with a 5-year-old. That's so fun with a 5-year-old. But she did good. She did good. Okay, so let's shorten our tails here a little bit. Okay. Let's just shorten our tails here a little bit. I'm going to dovetail them. Oh, dogs are upstairs having a blast. You guys pop on, say hey, so I know you're here. More. So how are things opening up where everybody is? Everything opening up? Ours here is slowly opening up. I've had one craft show. I'm going to be doing another one here right by around Mother's Day, right before Mother's Day, day before, at our local fire hall. But the one big one that I was finally able to get into last year that got canceled, of course, they canceled it again. So, kind of a bummer, but I'll deal. Hopefully next year. Hopefully next year. Okay, so now what I'm doing is, you remember how we just put those flowers all together with the zip tie. Now I'm kind of spreading them out. You don't want them laying flat, so you kind of want to perk them up a smidge. You don't want them laying flat. Just perk them up a little bit. You decide what height you want them perked up at. And then just spread them out a little bit. Okay, there's one. Let's do the other one here. The nice thing about keeping them on their wire, oh, I popped its head off. Keeping them still, you know, the length of the wires on them helps out a lot. Okay, just pull these up a little bit. There we go. There we go, guys. Real quick, easy, simple embellish of your, let me lift you up a little bit. Ooh. What do you think? So you can either hang it this way if you want, you can hang it straight up and down, or you can hang it this way, or heck, if he's just wants to nosedive, you can nosedive him too, right? But that's a real quick, easy way to embellish a bumblebee grapevine. Okay? Pretty simple. So here's what I did the other day. Now, when you order grapevines, of course, you know, not all the time are they going to be like flat. They're going to have, you know, sometimes a little misshapen. It's just all in the way that the vines want to dry. So a lot of times when I have grapevines in stock to sell, I make sure that whenever my people buy them, they get the better ones, and then I keep the ones that aren't so pretty. So this one here was a little off-shapen, but what I did with it, once you decorate it, you can't tell that it's a little off-shaped. So what you want to do is, if you can see, it sticks up a little bit, but that's all right because it just gives a little more space off the door. But here's a little primitive, patriotic one that I just did. I just love these ribbons. Love them, love them. They're very good for primitive, you know, projects. I just really like those. And then I did, look at this adorable little guy. Again, on a slightly misshapen grapevine. This one here did not lay flat, which worked out to my best interest because the way it laid, I was able to use the off-shapenness to help with this frog, since the frog's a little bit bigger. But here he is. Isn't he adorable? I mean, you can use so many different things to make things with. You don't have to stick with your basic signs or anything like that. I go to the store and I say, shit, that's cute. So I buy it and I say, oh, I can do this or do that with it. And I have so many things here that I can do this and I can do that with, but I just don't have time to do this or that all the time. So yeah. So okay, guys, that was it. I popped on just to show you this simple, easy way to decorate the bumblebee grapevine. This is burlap. All right, guys, if you're interested in purchasing just the bee, go to barbscountrycreations.com. And they are available on the website, I believe, under wreath bases. Okay? I only have about 10 or so left, and they're selling quick. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave me a comment or a message. Please go subscribe to my YouTube page, Barb's Country Creations on YouTube. Come see me on Pinterest, Instagram, YouTube, all that other stuff. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Bye-bye.